Today we are going to speak about Sathya Sai Baba and my personal experiences with him. And this is, your question is, what is the most transforming, the most bright experience? And, it's extremely difficult question, because it's much easier to speak about so-called miracles of Sathya Sai, and when he materialized things, rings and japamalas, or healing power or clairvoyance. It's much easier actually to speak about all that so-called outside things than about something which is the most important actually. And the huge question is who Sathya Sai is, and I can't speak about him in the past because when we speak about great saints and great mystics, we can say, okay, great soul was born, done a lot of good things, and then passed away, maybe going to be born again. But when we speak about Sai Baba, it's actually highest divine incarnation. So that means, in a sense, we can't speak about Jesus or Buddha or Krishna in the past. It's like always in the present moment. And even now, he passed away 2011, it means a few years ago, but even now we have a number of real cases, actually miracles, when he could physically appear in front of people. And let me be careful about all that, because sometimes it's really happens. Sometimes people just create imaginary stories about it, and let us be careful, that's of course. But anyway, his greatest power was a spiritual transformation, and not all that like clairvoyance or materializations and healings. When he was Shirdi Sai Baba in actually 19th century, he told really wonderful thing, and later on in his next life as Sathya Sai, he actually repeated that. It goes like that: okay, I give to my devotees in the very beginning something which they wish to get, and the reason for this is because later on I want to give them that what I want to give them. And we as a human beings quite often wish social success, good health, happy family life, and for all that kind of things we need some blessings, and we come to the spiritual masters, we as a human beings quite often not with the spiritual questions, but just with the blessings. And I saw it so many times, like people come to the basically yogis and the saints, and instead of asking some spiritual instructions, mostly people ask blessings for the family life, good health, good job. That's our human nature, and nothing bad in this. This is our nature. And the approach of Sathya Sai was that, and the Shirdi Sai as well, I'm ready to give to my people, to my devotees, what they wish at the moment, because then after they're satisfied, I can speak about really important stuff, which is about love, bliss, oneness, divine experiences. And honestly speaking, I don't agree that desires are endless. I myself personally don't agree with this. Maybe it's more like my personal experience and experience of the people whom I know. But quite often, quite many times, I saw that, okay, all that so-called desires are not endless. It's like if you starting to get more stuff of this world, quite normally people become borrow and tired because of all that material things pretty fast. Of course, there are people, maybe it's not good to say, with a childish level of consciousness. They are ready to play with all that material toys for ages. But at the same time, if this particular person has he or she like, okay, certain spiritual level from past lives, then this person can be born and enjoy some material objects and become borrow pretty fast. That's the reason why I'm really sorry to say that Westerners are much more interested in meditation than Indians. And I spent years and years in India, and I have a lot of good friends in India, but what happened? I hope that Indians who are watching me right now will not be angry with me, because I really love India, and it's my like second motherland, But at the same time, if somebody is performing puja rituals in India, a lot of Indians come with the families to join the event. But if somewhere meditation seminar happen, then mostly Westerners, few Indians, and then crowd of Westerners from from Russia, from Germany, from the United States, from Italy and France. People from Japan also come for the meditation. But anyway, Westerners, because there are many reasons for that, and one of them is that Westerners, even if poor Westerners, much more satisfied with the social standards. I mean, there are rich people who are easily practicing meditation, and like in the Kriya Yoga tradition, Yogananda, one of the most famous gurus of Kriya Yoga, quite many times he actually mentioned that, yes, I mean, the social and financial success is the good foundation for meditation, because you easily may experience limitations of all that happiness which you may get from the material stuff. And basically money and all material things are good, but it's just tool. I mean, if you're happy in the very beginning, then all the material things may bring you more happiness. If you suffer, if you have a depression, inner conflicts, then whatever material you will get tomorrow or next year, it will not make you happy. But I mean, this frustration, this disappointment because of material things, it's a huge foundation for the meditation. It's like Life of Buddha. My favorite biography in the world is biography of Buddha, because it's a classical example how spiritual process happen actually. In the beginning, he was born, as you remember, in the family of king. Not great king, but still king. He was healthy, he was, like rich in a sense. Maybe not the most rich person in India of that time, but anyway rich, with the 3 palaces, wintertime, summertime palace, and the rainy season palace, with a wife, with a lot of girls apart from wife, with the tasty food, with a good education, because what we know about Buddha, he was extremely well educated boy at that time. He was able to speak many languages, he knew many scientific things which was available at that time. Then age of 28, something happened. he became Boru, and he started to ask spiritual questions. There is something more than this palace, this gold, this food, these toys. So that's how he became a spiritual seeker. And actually, what is huge, that real spiritual seeker must be frustrated with with the material social things, because sometimes people come to the meditation because they experiencing suffering because of lack of material things, and that's totally wrong. I mean, if somebody experiencing lack of material stuff, I mean, for example, poor health, for example, really financial troubles, for example, problems in, regarding relationship and sex, for example, this and that, not enough food, very basic, simple things. Then if that kind of people come in a field of meditation, in a space of meditation, that's not genuine. Because when I see such a people, then later on I realize that really they don't need meditation, because meditation is self-inquiry. That people, good people, nice people, nothing wrong with that people. I mean, really they wish, how can we work with a positive intention? How can we practice this or that mantra to become healthy, rich, some balance in the family life? But that's not meditation. That's also good, but that's just a step. And only those people who are more or less already tired, frustrated because of material stuff, or then only that people may really sit and meditate. That's the reason why basically meditation, which is swimming in the ocean of consciousness, meditation which is self-inquiry, meditation which is about quest for the source of our consciousness. This is for the people who are materially, and because there are many people, they confused. I mean, they speak about meditation, but really they're interested in magic. And let me repeat, nothing bad, it's just step. I mean, it's good if it is white magic, it's bad when it is black magic, but white magic. I want to be healthy, I want to be rich, and for that purpose I want to use chakra meditation or bija mantra. Nothing bad, but just okay. And again and again, what I'm saying, it doesn't mean that, let us say, family, good health and money I'm rejecting. Not at all, I'm not rejecting, but just I want to emphasize that, financial power is just tool, one of the tools for our, after all, spiritual development. And some people may ask, how money may help. Really can, because, for example, even simple things, you wish to buy one more book and attend to one more meditation camp, you need money for that. And even if you wish to manage a wonderful separate room in your beautiful house for the meditation, you need money for that. And
what with the people who were experiencing disappointment in a relationship, health, material world?
Let me finish my previous thing, and then we'll speak about this. But I mean, if we speak about our life purpose and our creative things, for that we also need money. And to be creative and fulfill life purpose is extremely divine and spiritual. Okay, then your question. I mean, there are many answers what is possible to say about frustration, about a relationship and health. I think that nothing great if somebody is ill. Nothing great. Sometimes people say, okay, I am experiencing poor health, but I am spiritual. Complete rubbish for me. Because physical body is manifestation of consciousness. And it means if something really wrong with the physical body means something wrong with your consciousness. And Jesus the Christ, he consciously led people to crucify him, and it's not a good example for us because his mission was like that. And he consciously led people to do this. But when people just suffer because of family life, which is like torture, or they experience all kinds of problems with health, nothing great. It's not brave. It's not heroic. It's just you have to work and change some subconscious programming, work with the chakras. I don't know, it's like personal. We have to discuss it personally. But anyway, if somebody experiencing too much pain because of health and family life, it may attract too much attention, and instead of thinking about self-inquiry, quite often that people jump even unconsciously to the prayer for the good health, which is good but which is not spirituality all about. And let us come back to Sathya Sai, and yes, his main purpose, as I may understand, his main purpose of incarnation is grace. If to say only one word, what is the reason for Shirdi Sai, Sathya Sai and Prema Sai to come? One word is grace. We may say divine love. It's actually the same like grace. We may say blessings. That's also the same. And I think that all other aspects of his incarnation is less special than grace, because Sathya Sai, he always was giving divine discourses, lectures, and now we have approximately 100 volumes. I'm not sure how many, but approximately 100 volumes. It's wrong to say that he was not teaching meditation and mantra. No, he was teaching, for example, Soham meditation and Gayatri mantra. By the way, he was teaching the main meditation and the main mantra as sadhana. He was healer, that's for sure. But all that secondary, that's not really the point. Because let us be honest, and there are many healers in this world, and most of them are very poor in performance, but some of them are very powerful. There are many philosophers in this world. Some of them are very poor in quality, but some of them are really great. There are many meditation and yoga and the mantra teachers, and you can learn philosophy, meditation, mantra, and hatha yoga, and astrology, and you can experience healing power from many different sources. But one thing which is absolutely special about Sathya Sai and Shirdi Sai and Prema Sai. That is grace. For example, it may sound okay for somebody, okay, but for somebody not. But if you wish, philosophy, I may speak about philosophy. Vedic, Buddhist, Christian, you may speak about philosophy. If somebody wishes to know about meditation and the mantra tradition according to the Kriya Yoga school, I may teach, you may teach. If, okay, I'm not astrologer, but somebody is astrologer. I have like 3 or 4 good friends who are really good astrologers. But you know what is lacking in me and you and any other guru, master, healer, astrologer is this huge grace. And it means now we have his tomb, what we say in Sanskrit, Samadhi Mandiram, his tomb. It's producing huge grace. When he was in his physical body, and every morning and every evening he was giving just the darshans, was a huge grace. That was the special mission of Avatar.